Hello, welcome to the Global Church Project. I'm Graham Hill. Hap Choy Leong joined Malaysian Care more than 10 years ago, after being touched personally by Malaysian Care's ministries. His story is a powerful witness to the transforming work of Jesus Christ, and to the remarkable work Malaysian Care does amongst prisoners, addicts, and the vulnerable. Hap Choy Leong now leads one of Malaysian Care's regional offices as they provide 3 core services: addressing poverty and building a just and equitable society through rural and urban community development, serving amongst those in prison and suffering from addictions, and caring for those with special needs. Malaysian Care is a non-profit Christian NGO established in Malaysia in 1979, committed to serving amongst the poor and needy, irrespective of their religion and ethnicity. It focuses on empowering communities, aiming for long-term sustainable development, and seeking to be partners with the local church and the people they are serving. Hap Choy, welcome to the Global Church Project.
Thank you, Graham.
You've been involved with Malaysian Care for over 10 years now.
Yes.
What was your personal story in getting involved with Malaysian Care?
I was actually in a very bad shape before. I was in prison. And but I was also reluctant to join any Christian ministry in the prison because of my background, what I believe and all that, And but I believe God had intervened, and He had His plan on me. And I was released from prison injured, and I can't really walk. I was limping, and I met the social workers on the street. Then he brought me back to a safe house, and then from there I see how genuine the people in the safe house, especially the staff, treating me. And I was telling to myself, this is not true. No one can love people like me. I don't buy your pretentious thing. That's my mind. That was in my mind. And after a while, it changed. Through the simple action or deeds from them, it touched my heart. So I started to have interest to know about what made them do that.
And you've gone on to do a diploma and then working on a degree and now providing leadership for one of the regional offices.
Yeah.
Why do you serve this way with Malaysian Care?
I think at those days, I'm still very much deciding, whether I want to go straight or I can go back to the old life. And I remember that the staff told me, you have a new life now, and you have tasted how good is this life. So it's up to it's your choice to go back or go forward. And I make a decision to go forward, because I have an encounter with Him, where this has happened when I need to go for my surgery, open heart surgery, to replace a valve that was totally damaged. I hear His voice, and that assures me that He is God, and I shall not fear whatever step I make. He is beside me. Strongly, I believe that He is a true God, and I did ask God, should I stay with Malaysian Care, or should I go and do business, or should I do other things? All the things that I hear is to serve Him, to serve Him. You know? Even I read Bibles, also say, you know, give your life to God and serve Him. You know, and the word serve is so strong. Totally different in my past life. It's something that satisfies me.
Yeah.
You know, sharing the love of Christ. Instead sharing, you know, or give that to others, God replenish it very, you know, full in me, you know, that His love, His joy.
Addictions are widespread in our societies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Widespread, and they destroy many lives.
For an addict to kick the habit, you know, hardly one can do it alone.
Yeah.
They need some other form of help to take them out from the addiction.
Yeah.
They can go for 12 steps, they can go for many things, you know, but it can't just alone.
Yeah.
Can't do 12 steps alone. Can't do any rehabilitation alone. They need someone or a group of people around them. Someone can be God Himself, you know, to help people in addiction to get out. In my case, working with addicts, I can't help the addict alone. I have to form groups of supports group to help one person. So I'm just a coach.
Yeah.
And then I need to build a support system for them.
Yeah.
And most important thing, you know, I need to coach them about God.
And with addiction, the desire in the early days just drives you insane.
Yeah.
But over time, slowly that desire disappears.
Once addicted, you know, the memory, the scar, all there. If we are not careful, the memory, the sweet memory will come back, you know, and the scar will bleed again. You know, so we need always to be aware of our past.
Yeah.
Not indulge in our past, but aware of our past.
And I find that there's this idea that those of us that have been wounded by addictions and violence and stuff like that, that there is a way that our own pain and history can help other people.
Yeah, true.
Because when you're an addict, in my case at least, I'm much more willing to listen to someone who's been through the same.
Yeah, I can compare, you know, people with no experience, you know, and people with experience when they talk to addicts. The talking point is different, you know, and the way of, you know, listening different. With experience, we are more sensitive. We know which part we need to really give serious attention to and interest into that.
Every addiction is different, I suppose.
Alcoholic is the hardest one, I will tell you, compared to any other addiction in terms of substance. Alcoholic is super hard.
Yeah, well, the hard thing about being an Australian is that everyone drinks so much.
Yeah, that's right.
So everywhere you go, you have to say to people, I can't touch that. So.
No, you are not in the society.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
The problem is when we say yes, we have no control.
In the early days, I would not tell people the real reason, but these days I just tell them the truth. But that's because I'm a bit older. I've got a bit more experience now.
Yeah.
It's harder in the early days, I think. Hap Choy, thank you for joining us at the Global Church Project.
The Global Church Project is located at www.theglobalchurchproject.com. On our website, you'll find a wide range of interviews and resources for colleges, universities and churches. I look forward to your company next time. From me, goodbye.